We read words on a page. We read body language. We'll even read into something someone said or did. Words and gestures don't always convey what one intended, including yours. Energy, the vibration, the frequency we emit, doesn't lie. But how well do you read it? You think you can read the room, but can you read the energy of the person next to you or your own? Listen to learn why tapping into energy, both your own and that of others, is such a valuable skill to develop for the workplace and for your own well-being. Hi, I'm Jenny Clark, a conscious leadership expert who spent 2 decades in executive recruiting and talent management. Having worked with giants like Google, Spencer Stuart, I discovered that the secret to transformative leadership lies in the 5 dimensions of conscious leadership. And I'm here to help you unlock your full potential. Join me on this channel as we embark on an honest and vulnerable journey together to become the kind of leader that genuinely inspires organizational transformation. I have a few ways you can get involved in this conscious community. First, I've created a free career map to help you uncover your next career move. Second, I've created exclusive content for you with a community of like-minded leaders. And lastly, I send out a free newsletter every week. To learn more, check out the description of this video. You know how you might say you vibe with someone or you feel them? It suggests that you and that person share a common perspective, feeling, or mindset. You resonate. Resonance happens when, reading from the dictionary now, the frequency of the initial object's vibration matches the resonant frequency or natural frequency of the second object. Resonance can also refer to something being strong and deep as it relates to sound, whether someone's voice or from a musical instrument. Certain rates of vibration or frequency certainly move us emotionally and physically. I'm asking you to tap into your own frequency or vibrational energy. They're all one and the same for purposes of this discussion. Any physicists or yogis or healers watching, just go along with me. Are you feeling sad, depressed, or confused? Your energy is probably low, and I'm not talking about stamina, but of a low frequency or vibration. Consequently, you don't feel at your best. You are attracting what resonates with that low frequency, and that's probably not what you want. I found that when I'm in a bad mood, everything irritates me and nothing goes well. In fact, it's a downward spiral until I pull up deliberately. I've been known to go be alone and reset, knowing that I'm causing my own frustrating outcomes. I often listen to different frequencies on YouTube. They can be associated with various chakras or energy centers on the body to de-stress, open your heart, relieve pain even. Similarly, when you are around negative people, you start feeling off or irritated. You're allowing their energy to infiltrate your energetic field and might unconsciously lower your vibration to theirs by commiserating or empathizing. Your aura is an electromagnetic field, and it's around every living body. In human beings, it's a storehouse of all negative and positive energies. Sorry if I'm getting a little too technical, but this is worth understanding. Conversely, you've heard of people who light up a room. You might not realize, but it's usually more than what we refer to as their magnetic personality. They are emitting an energy, an authenticity, a benevolence that is attractive, like a magnet. The attractiveness isn't necessarily physical, but based on one's inner wiring, their positive energy or high frequency that is demonstrated through behaviors and sensed by those around them. A magnetic leader inspires and guides with genuine interest. They don't impose their will on their direct reports. They are self-aware, authentic, and usually confident and decisive. For those of you into yoga, you have no doubt heard of Kundalini, which, according to Yoga International, is said to be a powerful, primal energy that represents the unmanifested potential within us. It's referring to the great field of the unknown that lies beyond the limits of our minds. The term Kundalini is referred to as the dormant energy coiled at the base of the spine, symbolized by a serpent. It's seen as the very energy of all consciousness that dwells within each of us. And this powerful energy can be awakened by the physical and spiritual practices of yoga. It can lead to spiritual awakening, manifested as freedom of choice, awareness, and a greater opportunity to live one's life with fullness. Here are your 3 lessons to help you tap into your and others' energy and raise your vibration or frequency. Tap into your own energy through self-awareness. Spend time in self-reflection to understand your own emotions, thoughts, and energy levels. Mindfulness meditation can help you become more self-aware. Pay attention to your physical sensations. For example, notice how tension in your body might indicate stress, discomfort, or even illness. Establish clear personal and professional boundaries to protect your own energy. Learn to say no when necessary. And respect the boundaries of others and avoid overstepping their limits. By practicing these tips, you can become more attuned to your own energy and the energy of those around you. This heightened awareness can lead to improved relationships, increased productivity, and a healthier work environment. Look beyond the physical to tap into others' energy for more positive outcomes. I once attended a conference years ago. The session after lunch was on insurance, not my favorite topic. The first speaker was an attractive woman, an animated, seemingly knowledgeable presenter who appeared to engage the audience. Next up was a man who, in my recollection, resembled Elmer Fudd, the cartoon character. He was rather short, pudgy, nondescript. It might have been my imagination, but the whole room seemed to wince at the prospect of listening to this man speak for 45 minutes. What happened next was shocking. Hence why I remember this over 10 years later. This guy started speaking, and within less than a minute, the room was mesmerized. Not only was it clear that he was an expert, he was warm, confident, had a sense of humor, and was an amazing storyteller. Talking about insurance, no less. His energy was so compelling because he was operating from a place of goodness, self-love, and awareness, not to mention being knowledgeable. We judged this gentleman harshly and unfairly based on his appearance. How often do you do that? I try not to, but I'm certain that I'm guilty at times. Let someone's energy convey their intentions and essence. Raise your vibration. Seek to raise your frequency or rate of vibration for comfort, healing, enlightenment, and ultimately to tap into other universal realms if you're ready. This is what I do when I meditate. Great if you meditate or want to start. What I'm asking you to do is to tap into yourself first and raise your vibration to be able to connect to others at higher frequencies. You might have heard me talk about unity consciousness. It's a level of vibration that goes beyond the self and reaches the hearts and souls of all beings and existence. Unity consciousness manifests as a sense of oneness, compassion, love, and respect. Think about it. Don't we need to find common ground as a civilization? In terms of leadership, many leaders exude a certain presence or vibe. Take note of it when in the presence of these folks. Seek to match their energy or vibration. We think we have to match their intellectual horsepower or behavior or accomplishments, or worse yet, we behave in unnatural ways like mimicking certain behaviors to draw attention to ourselves only to appear awkward. Open yourself to using that sixth sense to perceive a whole other level of awareness or understanding, the ultimate connection, vibrational energy. Empathy is related to self-awareness and something I consider to be an essential leadership attribute. It is the ability to vicariously experience and understand another person's feelings. These people, who are especially sensitive, are known as empaths. I consider myself to be an empath. We sense energy and even absorb it from others and the environment. Absorbing others' energy is not advised unless you are a trained healer. You might even call this ability to be empathetic and vibrationally aligned, standing in your power. You cease to be concerned with what others think of you and know you are driven by truth, integrity, and purpose. Here's what I want you to take away. Energy is a truer read than appearance, words, or actions. Perceive it in yourself first then in others to create better connections. Reset and protect your energy to stand in your power. I know firsthand how taking that first step can be the catalyst for a life-changing transformation. I remember the moment I decided to harness my own strengths, and it made all the difference in my career. That's why I've created a career mapping tool just for you to help you uncover your unique competencies and leverage them to design your own career map. Take the first step toward your next level by clicking the link in the video description, and let's start this incredible journey together.